Hello, everybody. Welcome to Devoid Entertainment. It's still season 2, coming at you with a ranked match. I'll bring you my competitors now. Introducing the number 9th ranked competitor of Devoid Entertainment. Is a part of Coalition, and he is a part of my heart. It is Jacob.
That's right, coming at you for this win today. Probably not, but I'm going to have fun, and that's what counts, right?
I would say so. Jacob, what's your strategy today? Because you've never been in singles competition before. Of course,
my strategy... This is a great question, let me tell you. If I had a strategy, it would be the best strategy that you've ever seen, and I would win by a lot. So that's my strategy.
So your strategy is...
What?
Great. And now, introducing the number 3 ranked member of Devoid Entertainment. He is former Devoid Entertainment Champion of the World. He is also currently unaffiliated. Please welcome El Presidente, Sam.
What up, folks? How's it going? I gotta say, that music is cooler. I appreciate that.
I told you that it was very much an accident, but Sam, do you think that you have what it takes to win again?
I do. I very much do. Having one win under my belt gives me hope. I'm very excited to be playing against Jacob today. He's a good competitor, so very proud, very, very happy to be here. So thank you.
So, our first game today is a twist on an old classic. It is, of course, Netflickipedia. So, I got a little script. Over the course of season 1, we have made many jokes and have had many laughs at Netflix's expense about their horrible, terrible, no good, dirty, rotten synopsis of various films and TV shows. And to prove that it is very easy, or not, I have concocted all of these descriptions based on what I can remember about the movie or what the poster of the movie looks like. Your job is to guess what the movie is, with no penalty if a hint is asked for. Those hints are as follows: year of release, genre, and an actor who plays a prominent part in the film, to my memory. Now, this is off the top of my head. You may not get the most correct answer, but I am doing my best, and the internet for help defeats the whole purpose, so please stay with me. Each of these costs 5 points for the correct answer. Any questions?
I love this. This is a great concept.
Yeah, this is much better. I'll tell you guys off screen the concept of the next variation, which is much funnier. So, the first one, I believe these are all movies too.
Okay.
There are 8 of these as well.
Ooh.
The first synopsis: a man has a relationship with a girl, one day at a time. The same day, in fact. She has memory loss, but only after this one traumatic experience. So she remembers the past, not the present. Will he be in her future? I thought that was the clever thing.
I thought that was good. It was very, very nice. And if it's not what I think it is, oof.
We'll start with a member of my faction.
I guessed 50 First Dates.
Sam?
That's way better than mine. I said If I Stay.
Oh, never heard of that. It is, of course, the Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore hookup film, 50 First Dates. And I put as an actor who plays a prominent film, Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider is okay.
Did derp, did tumbly, TD derp. All right, the next film synopsis. Reality strikes for a former child turned adult as he returns to the place he once called home to find his children, reconnect with lost friends, and defeat his lifelong nemesis once and for all. Do you need hints? Hints also exist.
That's
no-
true.
for no
How
penalty.
about can I get a actor who's prominently featured?
Dustin Hoffman. Maybe.
So it's not the movie I was thinking of.
Well, remember, this is off the top of my head. So I didn't do any like research. So this is what I can remember.
I have no idea. I'm just gonna go with what I was gonna guess.
What were you gonna guess, Jacob?
You know, at first I guessed Big, but then I went with Rain Man because why not?
Because why not? Sam?
I was gonna guess Big too, but then like the guy returning to his childhood home to feed his nemesis kind of reminded me of like Jumanji for some reason.
Well, Sam was closer because this is a Robin Williams film. Hook.
I've never heard of that movie.
It's like it's the Peter Pan movie, isn't
It's
it?
Peter Pan, but as an adult, so that's why he's a former child.
Right.
I have heard of that movie.
Right.
I've never seen it.
Trust me, that was a pretty good hint. This former child turned adult.
Yeah, that's why I thought Big. I was like, oh.
They are the same movie if you really take a wide scope of it. Number 3. These expositions tell the story of how a geek gets rejected, gets mad, and gets rich quick. This is the story of how revenge and turning your back on friends is actually not the way to start a website business. No animals were harmed during the making of this movie. I'm very proud of the last one, by the way. The last one might be my favorite. Sam, remember, you got hints if you don't know.
Nah, fam. We're gonna guess each and every single one.
Which one are you going to guess?
Hotel for Dogs.
I guess The Social Network.
This is the Justin Timberlake classic, The Social Network.
So no animals were harmed in this film, and I was like, dogs?
Yeah, there's like a whole thing where like that Andrew Garfield fed chicken to a chicken, but he didn't know.
Oh.
I've never seen the movie.
I have never.
The website business was like the biggest hint I could give.
Well, what else
Yeah,
do you want from me? I've never seen either movies.
All right. The next one. Charlie is not good. With gambling and being evil adjacent, he deserves to go to hell. But when he meets a little girl who can talk to him, he realizes the errors of his ways and finally makes it to the pearly gates. Jacob, did I describe the movie that you're thinking?
I have no idea what this is.
Remember, there are hints.
Who is prominently featured in it?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. Okay, I don't know her name, but she and the mom were killed by the dad in a very famous double murder suicide story. My sister and I were actually talking about this last week.
That's your hint.
It's a very famous. There's only a couple double murder suicides.
Sorry, I don't keep up with, crime.
Well, but do you keep up with movies, Sam?
No, I don't. I don't have an answer. I'm sorry.
Jacob.
At first, I guessed Ghost, but after the double murder suicide thing, I guessed Chris Benoit. Shout out to him.
No, this is of course the classic I don't know. All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Hey, if I guessed Hotel for Dogs, I would have been very close on this one.
True, but you did not guess Hotel for Dogs for this one.
I did not guess anything after it, so technically.
True.
I still didn't get it right.
Taken from the popular Broadway musical, this movie follows a petty thief's journey to being chief of police, also the French Revolution, and Romeo and Juliet. I think I nailed this one, guys.
If it's the one I'm thinking of, you did a pretty good job.
Well,
I think it's Les Mis.
Sam?
Is it? I said Catch Me If You Can.
Well, it sure is lame.
It's lame as.
Catch Me If You Can is a great movie, and I forgot that it was a musical.
Yeah, well, like I was in it in high school, which is why I was like, oh,
But was it on Broadway?
it was.
Ah, but
I don't think it was for
It
very
wasn't?
long.
It was
but-
not for very long, but it was on Broadway.
was the French Revolution? Like,
I don't know. It was your description of the movie. It was your
French
description of the
Revolution.
movie. I thought you were just a little off base and confused, but
Jacob, is that a good summation of the?
Yeah.
I've never
Romeo
seen
and
Les Mis.
Juliet. I forgot that he became the chief of police.
I saw it on Broadway, which is why I know it at all.
I'm going to be honest with you. I saw it in Boston, and I had no idea what was happening the entire time.
Because they just sing the same song, but with different lyrics.
Exactly.
Like, the whole time. And so
I
you're
was
just
like, what is going on?
You're just like, I think I've already heard this one 2 other times. And you're just like, no, this is still Act 1. It's just like, what?
And then the kid got shot like 5 times and still wasn't dead. And that I started laughing and people were looking at me funny. So probably not allowed back in that theater again.
what theater was it?
It was in
Anyway.
like Daniel Hall.
Anyways, it sure is hard being her, being in high school, wearing size 13 shoes, and being in high school. It doesn't get much worse. But when she finally meets a guy who is taller than her, she realizes that height isn't the issue. She just has a really shitty personality.
I'm really upset because I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember the name. I have seen the trailer for this many times.
Movie.
Remember, there are hints.
What's the name of it?
You tell me.
Bigfoot?
Is it Tall Girl?
Oh, that was it.
This is the Netflix original
Oh.
Tall Girl.
Bigfoot. I love that though.
I could not remember. As soon as you said it, I was like, yep, that's the one.
The next movie. Based on the book, this story of how capitalism destroys ecosystems happens mostly in a flashback and tells the tale of a funny creature who tried to warn us. Do you need a hint, Sam?
I'm good.
How good are you?
Is it Wally?
I took a guess and said Fern Gully.
Close. Sam was much closer. This is the Lorax.
Oh, that's right.
Wait, no, I didn't. I'm thinking of Horton Hears a Who.
Similar message. All right, now the famed 8th and final one, the one that I'm the most proud of. Adam Sandler plays every Adam Sandler character at once in this holiday movie with a lot of heart and a lot of needing subtitles to understand what is going on. As the town loser, picked on by children and adults alike, it is up to this goofy protagonist to help stand up to the terrors brought onto Salem that happens in late fall.
Oh.
I've never seen this movie.
Oh, this came out.
It came out. It's like a recent movie.
This is a bonus hint. I saw this with Paul. Like,
You actually
live.
saw this?
We did a watch party.
I saw trailers all over the place for it, and I can't remember it. So my best guess is, of course, Click, the best Adam Sandler movie.
Hey, I like Click. People need to stop.
I like Click too. I was being serious.
I know it's not the answer, but I wrote Jack and Jill
Mm.
because
It's
Adam
very close.
Sandler
It has
plays
this-
Adam Sandler.
It definitely is like the same vibe and ethos of Jack and Jill, but is of course Hubie Halloween.
I have not heard of a single thing for this movie. Is it new? Like,
It is like 2020. Like it was released like on Halloween or
was
like
it good? No.
it definitely happened.
Okay.
That's a movie.
It did have the length of one.
The next game, also a twist on an old classic. It's Ain't that a price to pay? Get it? A variation of The Price is Whack, which has become a staple of Devoid entertainment. Well, this game is similar, but with an added catch. You will now know the price of the item, but that price is specifically from Amazon or the market price. You will have to figure out what somebody on the popular e-commerce website ebay.com thinks that the exact item is worth. Now, it's not the exact item, but it will be the same thing in spirit sometimes. It won't be like anything crazy, but just like a different design or a misprint or like, come on. So let's go. Any questions?
No, I think I got it.
Cool. It's very neat. So the first one, Pokemon Yellow for the Game Boy Color, market priced at $17.99. Shipping has nothing to do with this, so you're just gonna pay. What does some Looney Tune think it is? Oh, and also I forgot to say, if you both go over, you will have to redo your answers just in like the actual game of The Price is Right.
Also, I'm very sorry if you can hear all the yelling and screaming in the background. It is dinner time at my house.
So, Jacob, how much would you pay?
I took a guess and said $50.
$50?
0.
Sam?
I said 65.
65. Fellas, you're going to have to do it again because you both went over.
Oh, no. This is going to be a very long round, I have a feeling, because I'm terrible at The Price is Whack.
But would you be terrible at Ain't That a Price to Pay?
Yeah, I think so.
Sam?
I said I went the opposite way. I went $1.75.
$1.75.
I said $10.
Well, you can find Pokemon Yellow on Amazon.com for the rightful price of $29.98. So 3 points going to Jacob.
Okay.
Well, at the end of round one, it was 15-5, Jacob's advantage. So only 3 correct guesses for Jacob, 1 for Sam. All right, the second one. I can't believe you can even buy this. Is a McDonald's large shirt, market priced at $21.99. You can just pretend to work at McDonald's.
Awesome! I'm definitely buying one after this. I go to McDonald's all the time. Imagine me in the drive-thru. Yeah, so like we're good, right?
I work at a different branch. So, Jacob, how much do you think this could possibly go for?
I took a guess and said $35.
$35. Sam?
I'm gonna guess like $60. I feel like someone like is outrageous about this.
Someone was outrageous about this, but you both went over.
Oof.
All right, Sam. How much do you think it's worth now?
$29.
I took a guess. I think it's someone getting rid of their old memories and they don't want it. So $1.
Well, you can find this shirt for $18.95 on eBay.com. Another 3 points going to Jacob.
We had opposite strategies that time.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened.
Sam doubling down. But one of Sam's favorite TV shows that has ever existed, the complete series of The West Wing.
I love The West Wing.
On DVD. Market priced $119.28. So how much do you think somebody is trying to sell all 7 seasons of Martin Sheen as president? Sam?
Someone out there is like, I know, I feel it. It's just like, it's going to be $250 because like they're mint condition and like you could still buy it in a Walmart for like $80. Even cut out the shipping.
I took a guess and said 100
100.
buckaroos.
You guys are both over.
Shocker.
Shock. I know the Price is Whack has really spoiled you guys to think that everything is like so much more than it really should be.
$500,000.
For the lint in my pocket.
I really do think it's like all these like those websites and like domain names just really make you think. All right, Jacob, round 2.
Okay, my guess is $50.
50 buckaroos.
$90.
Ooh, Sam. You can find this for $99.76.
Ooh, nice.
Sam, not quite like coming back, but definitely is out of the realm of getting knocked out. So the next item, one of my favorite books as a child, the indispensable Calvin and Hobbes paperback. So this is the paperback, which is highlighted. Market price $15.69. $15.69 for memories. But how much is someone trying to sell their memories for? That's all up to you. Sam?
$6.
$6.
I said $3.
Ooh. Even combined, you didn't even get it because it was $12.50.
I was gonna say, what, are we both over?
It'd be very funny if you were both over. Sam now 10 points behind.
Woo!
In striking.
It was that first round that did me in.
In striking distance. So the next one of my favorite movies as a child, Mickey Mouse House of Mouse Villains on VHS. Market price $13.26.
Oh my god, the DVD is $60?
Right?
I've never seen this or heard of this before.
Okay, so House of Mouse was like a Toon Disney show, and it was just like Mickey Mouse and Friends cartoon stuff. But like,
was it like the shit?
It is the shit. Literature's not dead. I'll watch that shit tonight.
Is it on Disney Plus?
Watching it too long. Jacob, how much do you think my favorite movie as a child was?
$10.
$15.
Ooh. Right in the middle is the correct answer because you can find this again for $12.50. 2 points going to Jacob.
You see, I was gonna guess like 35, and I was like, but no, if it's like $60 on Amazon, no way.
No. You got it. DVD and VHS are completely different mediums. You can they haven't made VHS tapes in like this decade or the previous. So like you gotta take that into consideration.
They've locked it up in the Disney vault for only a limited time. We're opening it back up.
All right, the next one, a Casio 2550 keyboard.
All I imagine is just some keyboard from like someone's basement missing like the F5 key.
Market price $139.95.
And I say that because that's exactly like what I have in my basement.
Yep.
And like the pedal like makes it stay on.
I'm sorry, the pedal?
Yeah, you don't have a pedal?
Not on mine.
The pedal? No.
Not on the old one in my basement. Definitely not. The one with all the broken keys.
My pedal was inverted, so I had to have it down to not sustain. And so I just threw it away because I couldn't. Sam, how much do you think it is?
$75.
$75. Jacob?
I said 100.
You both went over.
Oh no.
Whoa. Okay.
You both wrote it down so quickly. Like Jacob?
60.
Sam?
30.
You can find somebody's used Casio 2550 keyboard for $49.
It must have all the keys then.
Yeah.
And the cord.
Or it doesn't. All right. The next item, a Ferris Bueller 12 by 18 inch or 30 by 45 centimeters for everybody who's using the metric system. Movie poster. Market price $15.
Wait, so this poster is a foot long?
It's a foot tall. It's a foot and a half wide. It's a movie poster, Sam.
But it's wider than it is taller.
Yeah, I guess. That's how 12 by 18 works, right? Like, I'm not making that up, right?
I don't think you're making that up. No.
No, I think you're right. But like, why isn't it supposed to be the other way?
It should be. Then it should be 18 by 12, though.
Okay. And you actually found this on eBay?
Yeah.
That shocks me.
It's not length by width.
I guess it must be width by length. It must be, because I can't imagine a movie poster being like horizontal.
Yeah, that seems strange.
Although, what would you pay for a horizontal movie poster?
$10?
I said $2.33.
$2.32. Well, just under the cuff, you can find this for $4. It's never too early to start shopping for Christmas. Get your very own artificial Christmas tree for $84.99. A 7.5 footer to be exact.
Okay, so fun fact, my college roommates and I actually bought a Christmas tree junior year, and we had it up like until they made us move out.
I know, I was there.
It was great. We threw a party because like we got a tree, so like why not? It was black. It was $35 from Walmart.
I believe I was invited to that party.
You were. You were.
I don't think I came.
You did not. It was a great time.
It probably was.
We had very classic pictures in front of the tree. We put up like the fireplace thing. Obviously, folks, this is pre-COVID, but like we put up like the fireplace background that was on YouTube at the time. So like the Yule logs, we just put it up and took pictures. It was nice.
I was probably playing Shadow the Hedgehog. What were you doing, Jacob?
Oh man, I was probably paying $45 for my own tree.
Good segue.
$17.
Well, this one you guys both got bamboozled because this is $259.
A $260 tree?
That tree must be kick fucking ass.
It must be just metal, pure metal.
It's cast iron.
It actually is. It's a self-cleaning tree.
Yeah, it's fake. I would hope
Oh,
it
so
would
it has
be.
a bidet?
Oh, great. Great, so it doesn't shed. It's a self-cleaning tree. It has nowhere to shed. It's not real. What a dumb thing to advertise. It's a self-cleaning tree. It doesn't die. This is shocking to me. Sorry. Folks, what are we doing here? Like, my gosh. Find better ways to spend your time.
All right, the third game, everybody. Very new game. It's called The Exclusive Club.
I like that high-res picture.
Right? Right. Totally did myself. Did not steal off of Google Images. So, Exclusive Club. All entertainment must come out eventually. It can come out in many forms. DVD, PS5, Betamax, floppy disk. You get the picture.
Floppy disk.
I have 6 pieces of entertainment. You must tell me which devices it came out for at the time of release. Each device correctly given will count as 4 points. Each wrong answer will give you -1 point.
Oh, no.
If you guess 100%, you can receive an additional 2 points for that question. It could be 20 or it could be an exclusive.
All right.
I also
You win.
I also need it to be the thing. It can't be close. Blu-ray and DVD are not the same thing, and Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Color are also not the same thing.
Okay. So we have to guess as many as we can that it came out for?
Yeah, without just because like the whole point is so you can't just like list off a bunch of things and then you get it right. So if you get if you go like overboard, you get minus points. So you gotta keep it straight. You don't get like points off for that's like for not having something, but you will have points for having something and it's wrong.
Okay.
All right. The first item, Pokemon Leaf Green. What device system hootenanny do you think Pokemon Leaf Green came out on? Oh, also, the scores are 27 to 17. Jacob, don't worry, Jacob. No knockout. So there's plenty of chance to blow it in this round. Sam?
I said Game Boy and Game Boy Color. What is that? How am I getting the game
I
right?
don't know anything about Pokemon, so I just guessed Game Boy Color.
Well, this exclusively came out on the Game Boy Advance.
So we both get like -2 points.
Well, you get -2 points. Jacob just gets -1.
Oh.
Because he only got one thing wrong. The next thing, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.
Okay, I have a quick question. Is this only the film that we're talking about, or does this also translate
video
to
game.
the terrible video game adaptation that came
That's
out?
what I thought it was. I thought it was the video game.
The film.
Oh, okay.
Great question, because that also could have meant the book.
Oh, yes. Didn't even think of that one.
The book.
Didn't even think about the book that it's based off of. This is the movie.
Okay.
It'd be very funny if it just says book. Sam?
Oh, all right, so I'm gonna guess just DVD.
Jacob?
I'm guessing it came out for DVD and VHS because it was a long time ago.
It did come out on both VHS and DVD.
I was gonna write Blu-ray, but I think it was like before Blu-ray, so like I didn't write it down.
I almost wrote Blu-ray, but then I was like,
It was
this
like
is when it
2002,
digitally
right?
came out. Because
Yeah.
I know you can get it on Blu-ray now.
Now you can, yeah.
NSYNC's No String Attached.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Oh shit, I put it up.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Cool.
My guess would be CD and cassette tape.
I said CD, MP3, and Zune.
It is, of course, cassette tape and CD.
Ooh. Wow, that was a good one. I was worried that it might have been old enough that it came out on vinyl, but I was like, I think that and NSYNC is a little bit more recent than that.
90s, right?
Right. Temple Run.
Oh,
Whoa, wait, do you want the device or do you want the store?
The device, but this one I'm more lenient on. Like, I'm much more lenient on this. Because of the way that I did this. Sam.
I said iPod Touch, iPad, and iPhone 3G.
I have the iPhone 3G and the iPhone 2. Don't know if that's even a thing.
It sure does look like you're filming on an iPhone 2, which never came out, actually. It was just the iPhone 3G. That was the second one. I'm going to give it to you both because came out on iOS operating systems.
Okay.
So I will give it to you both because that is unfair to both of you.
I was out here ready to write down like Google Play Store, and I was like, I don't know if that was really yet.
It did not actually. It released for Windows Phone and Android after iOS. It was iOS first, and like less than a year after. So this one is hard. So I will give small bits of leniency. Star Wars in the 1980s. So Episode 4, New Hope, but it was called Star Wars. So Star Wars, A New Hope, released in the 1980s. I'll be very impressed if you guys get all of them because I would not get one of them. I'm going to be honest. I wouldn't get two of them if I'm going to be completely honest.
Really? That's terrifying because I can't think of any.
Jacob?
The only thing I can guess is a VHS. I don't know anything else.
And Sam.
I said VHS and film. Like the giant spool things. They just set one of those up in your house. It's a billion degrees.
I certainly won't take points off because technically everything comes out from film. But Jacob is correct, but this also came out on Laserdisc, Betamax, Video 2000, and CED.
Wait, they had it called Video 2000 in 1980?
So Laserdiscs are the size of like vinyl records, but they like play movies and stuff. So like I had one growing up and like had like Austin Powers and like so it was like for a couple it wasn't huge, but like it was enough. Betamax was VHS's competition. Like
I think I'd heard of it, but I never really...
We had one, apparently. I didn't know this until we had to throw it out. I've never even heard of a Video 2000 or a CED. That's why I would have been impressed. And the last one, which honestly, if Sam gets them all, he might be able to win.
Jacob, you're going to win.
Madden 06.
Oh, okay.
Sam has muted himself.
Sorry, my siblings are screaming.
For excitement purposes. Should I tell you how many there are?
If you want. Whatever floats your boat, Micah.
I could tell you if you guys unanimously want me to.
Sure.
Yeah, go for it.
9.
Wow.
I would have never gotten that. All right. Madden 06.
Some of these will be I don't know. I shouldn't have said that maybe, but I'll give you guys a little bit of time. 2, 1. Jacob.
I only guessed 2 things. I said the PlayStation 2 and the Xbox.
I didn't even think of the Xbox.
Hold on.
I completely forgot about it.
Sam?
I didn't mention the Xbox. I said the PlayStation 1, the PlayStation 2, the GameCube, PC, like on disc at the time. Nintendo Wii, I wasn't sure if that predated it or not. And then Nintendo 64.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about the Wii. I almost guessed that.
I should have guessed Xbox.
GameCube.
I should have guessed Xbox.
Do math, people. Okay. You can find all of this on PlayStation 2, GameCube, Xbox 360, Microsoft Windows, PSP, Game Boy Advance, Nintendo DS, and mobile.
I'm a little surprised. I'm surprised to hear the DS and PC because I didn't know Madden games came out for the PC at
they came out on discs. Yeah. Madden on the PC is hard. Like I had Madden.
I'm surprised that it came out on mobile.
I'm surprised it came out on mobile because like the games always predate them 1 year, so like it would have been 2005, wouldn't it?
Yeah, this was before iPhone, so like there wasn't like touchscreen phones.
BlackBerry.
They weren't like big screens; they were like buttons. So like, how the hell do you throw the ball?
At the time, you had the iPod, and like what was it? Like they had the one with the big screen. You could watch with the big screen. Back then, it was a big screen.
In second place with 40 points. El Presidente.
Hi, folks. What up? I'm just happy to be here.
And your winner, with a score of 64 points, the dime piece, Shaky Nicks.
That's me. Hello. Thank you. Thank you.
So, a hard-fought game. Join us next time on Devoid Entertainment, or 2 more competitors will try to see how much useless information they have jammed in their brain.